Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another reaction video. So, how you doing? Now, I have a question for you. You might all have pets, okay? Like you might have some chickens, a cat, or a dog, of course, the usual ones. Or you're a bit ahead of normal society and you have a horse or a big ass fucking, I don't know, a cow, a parrot. But have you ever had an exotic pet? Like, I don't know, a snake or a bat or some of your siblings. Yeah, that's the thing. So today we are gonna reacting to 5 most unique pets in the world. But I'm not sure it's gonna be 5 because the video length is a bit much. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Top 5 best. It is actually top 5
most unique exotic pets in the world. Today we're going to take a closer look at 5 of the most unique...
Actually, I don't think monkey is exotic. Like, it's not like really unique anymore, because every damn douche has a pet. A monkey as a pet. What the heck?
Exotic pets in the world. And you're going to want to stick around for number 1.
Okay, iguanas, of course.
Possibly the strangest creature we've ever seen.
Okay.
Number 5. Slow loris.
What?
Maybe the most bittersweet entry on our list.
Oh, look
the
at
slow
his
loris
eyes.
suffers immensely at the hands of the commercial pet trade.
Oh my goodness.
This is evident not only anecdotally, but in the massive number of fatalities suffered every year.
What the fuck?
Before we tell you why people treat these animals so poorly, let's take a look at what makes the slow loris so unique and such a sought-after pet. The slow loris moves extremely, well, slow. Which means that
there's a freaking name, my G.
Would typically be very susceptible to predators. But the slow loris has some unique ways of overcoming this. The fact that they do move so slowly is part of what helps to protect them. The slow loris actually moves so slowly that it makes virtually no noise and doesn't disrupt vegetation.
Oh my goodness.
This means that they are almost undetectable.
They're like super detective mode? Ninja mode. Oh my goodness.
And even if a predator spots them, they reflectively become still and cover their faces. Effectively, the slow loris can convince its would-be attacker that they're nothing of any value. But should that fail, they have a second, far less passive line of defense. If a slow loris is forced into a confrontation, it'll produce a secretion on its arms. This secretion is similar to a cat allergen, and on its own, it's slightly unpleasant. The loris will lick the strange secretion from its arms, not because it tastes good, but because it mixes with their saliva to create a vicious toxin that it then uses to land a gruesome bite to its attacker. This toxin is actually a venom, and it makes the 9 known species of loris in the world's only venomous primate.
Oh my goodness, really?
A bite from a slow loris causes extremely painful swelling, and in one recorded case, actually proved fatal.
Oh god.
It is because of these unique adaptations that the slow loris has been treated so terribly.
See, even when, like, you know, why do we all love, like, we adore kids? Because when they're younger, the eyeballs remain the same, like, size and shape. It's just like the head, the skull is much more smaller. So that's why we love child and the kids, like, with the beautiful eyes. And same thing goes on here. Look at his beautiful eyes, but it's venomous. It's slow like a slow lot. Its body is kind of like a, I don't know, mutated monkey. But it is
by humans.
And it doesn't
know
of a bear.
The slow loris happens to be quite an expensive commodity in the exotic pet trade.
Too much cuteness, not good for my health.
A single loris can sell for as much as $18,000.
What?
Unfortunately, out of all the slow lorises captured for sale, nearly 95% of them will sadly perish before they ever reach a customer. In Indonesia, they're widely viewed as living toys, and to keep them docile and to prevent them from delivering their painful bites, traders will snap off their 2 front teeth with pliers or nail clippers. This amounts to torture, as it causes the loris extreme pain, excessive bleeding, and many succumb to shock from the agony and blood loss.
I'm so
sorry. Those that survive the horrific ordeal.
Look. If an animal is getting hurt in the process of being a pet, I would rather not want it as a pet. I don't want to hurt any damn animal without no reason, so just I can put him in my home in a cage all the time and pet it. Nah, that's not good.
Well, nearly 90% die of dental infections.
Oh my goodness.
This means that a very tiny percentage of slow lorises captured in the
So
wild.
you're saying out of millions of slow, whatever his name is, only 95%, 5% survive if they're captured. What the shish kebab? Come on, guys, we are better than that. We're humans. Oh,
Many
that's a
organizations
problem.
are
We're
working
humans.
towards an
Hello,
end to this
lady.
practice, but for the time being,
You know, now
these
this
adorable
animal looks
primates
much more cuter.
face unimaginable horror.
Oh, is she
Come
married?
in
She's
at
engaged.
number 5 on today's list.
Oh no.
Number 4, serval cat.
Oh!
$20,000 may seem like a lot to spend
What?
on a house cat.
$20
But
for
then again,
this.
the
20,000.
serval is no ordinary cat.
Okay.
This big cat is native to the African grasslands,
She's so cute.
just south of
Look at that. Look at that tail.
the
Punchy
Sahara
tail.
Desert. And while a few brave
Oh,
souls have
God.
raised wild carnivores privately, it's typically at the expense of specialized facilities
It
that
looks
often
like a
require
cheetah,
a great
but
deal of land, but not a
dwarf
serval
version
cat,
of
right?
cheetah.
Well, this is where many people go wrong. Nowadays, most places require that you have a special license to own a serval, but
What?
that doesn't mean you can't.
Wait, why do we need?
Not
why-
so long ago, this wild cat was becoming an increasingly common pet, and the more people
Oh
who
my
treated them like a
goodness.
domestic cat, the more people saw it and thought that they were just a large house cat.
Oh my
But
goodness.
they couldn't be further from the truth. Stalking
Oh.
through the tall African grass, this incredibly adept hunter preys
Such
on
a
rodents,
beautiful cat.
small birds, frogs,
As I've
insects,
already
and
mentioned a lot of
reptiles.
times, I owned cat. Oh my goodness, look at the
While
comparison of the cat.
simply
Wait,
hunts small
wait.
birds, frogs, insects, and reptiles.
Look at the comparison both of the cats. Oh my goodness. I mean, $20,000 worth if you want to have a dwarf cheetah or leopard. But I mean, I owned a lot of cats. I'm into cats, big or small, medium or plus as cats.
While some iconic big cats hunt by means of pure force, the serval prefers a slightly different
Serval.
approach, opting instead for an aerial attack.
Amy?
Where the
What?
serval
What?
senses prey,
Flaps on wings?
it'll leap as high as 12 feet in the air
Holy!
before landing on top of its prey, with its
That's
forefeet
twice
and
me.
biting
I'm
on the
6'1"
neck
and
or
it
head,
can leap
causing fatal injuries.
Twice my size?
People who purchase servals expecting a 35-pound house cat
Oh,
are taken
35
aback when
pounds.
they realize that this creature is anything but domesticated.
Oh,
Serval
she's
cats
so-
are big and very smart,
Oh, look at this.
meaning they're likely to escape if the right
Oh my
provisions
goodness, it
are
has
taken.
versions of it.
This means
They
that
have a
your
version of the cat.
backyard
It's
is
so
definitely
beautiful. I
not
need it.
secure enough to contain one.
Mom, get me some.
Another consideration is that many people fail to account for
Is this a
is
white
that
one?
serval cats' diets, a simple can of fancy feast won't do anything for this apex predator.
Oh, I mean, sure, it's
and
a
they
wild.
require
It's still a wild
widely
cat.
varied diet of poultry, rodent, and seafood. This means that potential owners should be prepared to feed a new pet.
So
a
you're saying this
combination
cat
of
is
nuts,
expensive to keep?
legs,
Simple as
gizzards,
that.
cod,
Safety-wise,
salmon,
food-wise,
fruits, vegetables, and even grass.
you know, generally.
This makes
so
the serval a
makes
far
sense.
bigger responsibility than your typical tabby. If, however, you can provide the proper environment and diet for the feline, and you have $20,000 burning a hole in your pocket, a serval might be the pet for you.
It is a
But
good
probably
pet,
not.
honestly. I
Number
hope one
3.
day I have a big cage for this thing.
Kinkajou.
Oh, what the heck is that?
This mammal, native to the tropical rainforests of
Kinkajou.
Central
Oh.
and Southern America,
Okay, the body looks
is
cute.
a nocturnal tree dweller who rarely finds the need to touch the ground.
Nah, the
While these
disgusting
adorable
nose.
creatures, who resemble a bear
Why is
monkey
it always like
hybrid,
that? Is
can
it
be
some
playful,
sort of-
docile and quiet
I don't know,
pets,
paralyzed
they
shit?
also aren't morning people. Kinkajou prefer to be awake
Ah, that
between
looks like
7
a
p.m.
fucked up
and
rat,
midnight.
but mutated.
And then again, an hour
Ah,
before dawn.
No.
The rest of the day, they're spent sleeping. This means that if you expect your pet Kinkajou to be social during the daytime, you're likely to be very
So
disappointed.
you're saying this motherfucker wakes up at night and sleeps in the morning? Sleep deprived. Animals. They're just stupid animals. You know what? Don't buy them. Simple as that.
In fact,
it's
if
ugly.
you keep one awake during sunlight
That
hours,
big
they're
long
likely
tail
to
shoving
become
up your
very
face
irritable.
while you're sleeping.
And
Ugh.
that's something you might want to avoid. Kinkajous may be absolutely adorable, but they can also be vicious.
Yeah, it
when
looks
one is
like it.
agitated,
Why
they'll
it's-
release a wild scream and lunge at their intended victim.
Scream.
Then they violently claw at them until they're removed. What's worse than the
Oh.
claws, though, is their bite. Kinkajous can carry a parasite known as raccoon roundworm.
What?
This parasite can be transmitted to humans via the kinkajou's bite.
Oh.
Once inside, it'll perforate the gut wall and head for the brain.
No, my...
If the raccoon roundworm reaches your brain, the consequences can be deadly.
Look,
Despite
lady,
this,
keep the...
if you have an extra $3,500
I don't need
to
it.
spend, these
7,500.
creatures are pretty easy to care for.
What?
If you have an extra $3,500 to spend, these creatures are pretty easy to care for.
3,500? 2,500. I thought it's more... Sorry guys, I'm dumb.
Subsiding largely on fruit, and figs in particular are their favorite.
Ugh.
The kinkajou is an omnivore though, and a small percentage of its
look at
diet
those
is made up of
nails.
ants
Oh my
and other
goodness.
small insects.
My
They're able
cat
to eat more
made me
effectively
look
thanks
like
to an
I don't
incredible
know,
5-inch
a bread piece
tongue.
of bread, cut it out
Bringing a
everywhere.
kinkajou into your home will undoubtedly provide
Oh, that's
a
a beautiful
lot of
cat.
joy,
Fuck you,
but they are
kinkajou.
no short-term
Oh,
commitment.
it's so ugly.
The average kinkajou in captivity can live as long as 23 years,
23
with the world's
years?
oldest reaching an amazing 40 years of age.
Look
This
at that
mammal who
ugly
hates
slug.
mornings comes in at number
If
3.
someone brings a kinkajou near to me, I'm gonna slap the shit out of the kinkajou and the person. And the person too. See, look what kinkajou's already doing to me. Ugh.
With that, it's now time for today's best
Is it
pick.
Bitcha
This
God?
image was sent to us by a subscriber,
that?
just like you.
King Kong's
If you want to
poop?
see your photo in a future
Godzilla's
video,
poop?
send us any image or clip, and we'll research
What's
it and
that?
tell you what we find in an upcoming
What's
video.
that? What's our... Oh, that was just a picture. Please don't tell me.
This little
oh,
guy
okay.
in this picture is one of nearly 5,600 different species of lizard. While
Oh!
it's hard to say just which one it might be, here at Top 5, we hunkered down and searched for an answer. While it's tough to say for sure, it's possible that this creature is one of the 1,500 different types of skink found in the world.
1,500
The
different
skink
types of
is a
species
shy
this
little
comes
creature
out.
that prefers to hide
my
out under
goodness,
leaves,
so
in
beautiful.
burrows, or in man-made structures.
Oh my
In fact,
god, look at
Some
that!
species of skink are
Oh.
considered pests in parts of the southern United States,
Hello!
but not all of them are regarded as a burden. While most skinks are
Look at those
characteristically
beautiful
smooth,
claws!
the one in this picture is quite like a red-eyed crocodile skink, a
Mm-hmm.
species native to the tropical rainforests of New Guinea.
So beautiful!
These little guys are frequently sold as exotic pets, and you can pick one up at around $150.
150
Now let's take a moment
just...
for an honorary mention.
What's-
While most people are trying to keep cockroaches out of their house,
Yeah.
a rare few are inviting them in.
No!
But not just any cockroaches, the Madagascar hissing cockroach. Hissing cockroaches
Oh,
are the
why would
largest
someone pet a
species of
cockroach?
cockroach in the world,
Oh,
averaging
God.
2 to 3 inches in length.
We...
And perhaps their most unique
It's
feature
because of this
is the
finger.
unique hissing sound that they produce.
Why would you keep
While you
cockroaches?
may think that other creatures produce
at
a similar sound,
Is that its butt? What the
the hissing
fuck,
cockroach
man?
is unique in the way it does
Ah,
so. Unlike a small handful of other insects that
Why
are
would you do
capable
that?
of
Why?
vocalization, the hissing
Why?
cockroach generates its sound by forcing air through specially adapted respiratory openings called spiracles. These spiracles compress the air, allowing them to emit their
Is
distinctive
this an
hiss.
honorable
They are
mention?
beloved pets to
What
those
is
who own
this?
them, and you can buy a breeding pair for a little over $10.
Breeding pair.
Could you ever own a
$10
cockroach?
worth of fucked
Take
up
a minute to let us
cockroach.
know in
No.
the comments below.
Okay,
And while
time
you're
for
at
number
it,
one.
leave a like.
No, leave it
I
like
saved
me.
the best for last, but first, I have a quick challenge.
No.
This
Okay.
is a Caecilian,
What the fuck?
and something you really need to see to believe. Worm
Did I just fuck it up? Sorry.
Caecilian.
What is this?
Our final entry is something like a worm crossed with a platypus, and something you
A worm
really need to
platypus?
see to believe. This is a Caecilian, and it's probably unlike anything you've seen before.
Wow.
It pretty much looks like a worm.
It looks
this
like
odd
a...
little creature is actually an
sauce.
amphibian.
It's
It
just
just happens
eyes.
to lack limbs and a tail.
No
Caecilians
limbs,
can
no
live in
tails.
a
Okay.
range of environments, from water to dry land, depending on the species. And while many resemble common earthworms, some are actually quite colorful, and they range dramatically in size.
Okay,
too.
believe it or not, I hate bugs. Okay, those things are stupid. But I'm kind of into
With
this
smaller
shit.
species looking like mere
God, it
insects,
feels like a
and larger
salamander.
species reaching lengths
It looks
of
like
5
a,
feet.
a sausage
unique
when you
creatures
wrap it
are
in
expertly
in
adapted
the
to their
intestine or
environment,
whatever.
with the majority
the
of species
tube.
being
Yes,
burrowers
it looks like
that
that,
have
but
strong
moving.
jaw muscles and skulls that allow the Caecilian to plow through the dirt very effectively. They
Okay.
also have a unique muscular and skeletal system throughout the remainder of their body, which allows them to leverage their bodies
Now
like
this
a
one looks
piston,
like a snake.
driving considerable
But like a
impact
fat,
behind
thick
their
boy
highly
snake.
reinforced skulls.
How much is this?
While
How much
unlike
is it
worms,
worth?
all but one species of Caecilian have working lungs, They also absorb oxygen
Fucking
in much
lungs?
the same way as worms,
Since when did worms
using their
have working
skin in a
lungs?
process
Oh,
almost
that's
like
small. I thought it was a
photosynthesis.
big one. No.
While we know some amazing facts about the Caecilian, there's still a lot that
Caecilian.
remains unknown. But one horrifying aspect of their diet that has been observed is how certain species feed their young. The mother will build up a layer of fat and flesh that is then eaten from her body. They will repeat this process every 3 days until the younger Caecilian are able to hunt for themselves. The sense of mystery
don't
that surrounds
tell.
them may be part of their appeal. In fact, this bizarre creature is kept as an exotic pet and can be picked up for around $60. However,
$60. What sort of stupid people are you? You're putting the expensive ones at the first, and then it's sort of a unique. Okay, yeah, it's actually you, but
experts
unique.
warned that they should only be kept by experienced amphibian and reptile enthusiasts,
Okay.
as they require specific conditions.
I mean, I would
and are
really
fed
love to
live
fry this
food.
and
These strange creatures,
Easy.
who are part worm and part
And then I
horror
would shit
movie,
it out. Oh,
take the
God.
#1 spot on our list. Which unique pet?
Yeah, look. What was the first one again? Was it the big cat? No, it was a slow sloth, but a dwarf slow sloth.
Force in
We have a dwarf cheetah. We have a dwarf snake, but no, not snake. Okay, a mutated snake. What else do we have? A disgusting. Where is that? Yeah. An awesome. I really need this. Okay, the same freaking lizard. I need this in my life. It is so awesome. Look at that. It looks like a bitter god. If you ever had a bitter god in life, you would know what it is. But like, it's so beautiful. It's just like a replica of Godzilla with its big like underjaw. It's awesome. And but honestly, I would just go for the cat. I would just simply go for the cat, cause I'm really into felines, like, you know, cats, and big or small. And this one is a kind of a medium, but it's beautiful. And yeah, otherwise the butt cockroach. Where's the butt part of it? Yeah, the butt cockroach. No, not good. Oh, it's looking nice, but unfortunately, you see this, painful. So yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, I don't have really much to say. Like, people having weird pets. I mean, if you can buy the cat, or the first Lola, that's okay for you, or the lizard. But other than that, the other three were like douchey. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, keep safe. Stay safe from these weird animals, and keep smiling and keep everything pleasant around yourself. And I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, meow.